Hi, kids. Continuing greatest films of all time. We're up to number 50. It is L'Avventura, or The Adventure, directed by Michelangelo Antonioni, um, Italian director, if you couldn't tell by the name, died on the exact same day as Ingmar Bergman. So there's that. Two directing giants died on the same day. The day the film died. Someone should write a song about that. They didn't die in a plane crash, though. Okay. Antonioni is also the director of Blow Up, which inspired Brian De Palma to make Blow Out. If you haven't seen those two films, you should go watch them. Blow Up is a photographer who maybe captures a murder on film, camera, and Blowout is a sound designer who maybe recorded a murder. Um, yeah, go watch those. Those are good. But let's talk about L'Avventura for a second. So L'Avventura is about a woman who goes missing on a boat trip in the Mediterranean. I guess that's the plot, anyways. That's what it's about. It's known for the sort of the mood, the tone that it sets, the shot composition, the overall atmosphere, existentialism. Um, Antonioni was part of the Italian neorealism movement, so say it's part of that. So reading about the production of the film, it's a wonder that it even got made, let alone that it has the reputation and the standing on this list that it does. Troubled production. Just weeks into production, it lost its financing. Financing for international films at that time, 50s, 60s, wasn't great, anyways, even if you were proven to be a successful director who could make people money. It was hard to get financing. Financing dropped out a couple weeks into production. Antonioni had to finance it himself, promised the crew that he would find a way to pay them eventually. So that caused all sorts of issues with the production. It was only supposed to be a couple of weeks, went on for months. They were supposed to have boats and things to charter them over to the parts of the island and into the ocean and things that they needed to film. They didn't have that, so they had to create rafts. I think Antonioni had to just sleep on the beach overnight. All sorts of troubles. Filming went into the winter. They're filming in the Mediterranean. There's actress had to film swimming in the ocean, and it was pretty cold, and she went into a coma because of that. So lots of troubles, lots of fun stuff like that, but the film comes out the quality it is. So premiered at Cannes. It was booed at Cannes, but it won the jury prize at Cannes. So maybe a decisive film, um, something like some of the previous international films I've been talking about on this list that is not traditional, not a traditional narrative, not something that some audiences were used to. Some people don't like that. Walk out, take it personally. Okay, so number 50 on this list, British Film Institute, their Sight and Sound poll, the greatest films all time. In 1962, it was number 2. In 1972, it was number 5. In 1982, it was number 7. 2012, on the critics list, it was voted number 21. On the directors list, it was number 30. And then just last year, 2022, it was number 72 on the critics list, but number 38 on the directors list. So that is how it ends up as the 50 greatest film greatest on this list. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe,